Bottom-up approach, bottom-up economic model, BUE, has been largely bashed as a sloganeering for politics. I don't know how much you've internalized it. Maybe can you help us break it down?
Yeah.
And is it actually viable? Because we've had a lot of political promises coming up.
Let me even start by saying this. I don't know why anybody would bash the bottom-up approach unless they have a problem with empowering majority of Kenyans. You know, as an economist, let me say this. When you want to stimulate an economy, there is 2 ways that you could do it. One is you can do it from the monetary side, and the other you can do it from the fiscal side, right? On the monetary side, it's usually through issues of money supply. And this is now a lot of economic jargon, but playing around with the money supply in the economy and the dollar exchange rate, etc., to grow the economy. Now, if you did that, you can have an impact, but it will be limited, and you would hardly have people feeling that the economy, like we're saying right now, has affected their pockets. The other thing that you could do is you could deal with the fiscal side. And on the fiscal side, there's 2 things. You can deal with the tax side, and also you can deal with the expenditure side. I mean, the revenue and the expenditure. Now, in the revenue is the tax side. So you play around with the tax, maybe lower taxes, and then expand the base, and then see if you can get the economy moving up. But if you look at where we are at in terms of our revenue collections, our debt levels, it would be very difficult to affect the economy in that way. So what you would be left with is the expenditure side. And on the expenditure side, it means that you put money in projects, right? And then the economy would grow. And traditionally, people would say, put money in huge projects. And I think that's what the current government is doing. And they assumed that if we put money in roads, and we put money in ports, right? Money would circulate, and therefore the economy would be spurred. But this money went to fewer people because it was huge projects. And the huge projects go to big companies, a lot of which are not even local, you know? So meaning a lot of the money is actually going out. When you pay, it gets out. And so people don't feel the money. So when now the option that you have on the expenditure side is to put money out there, but make sure it reaches the bottom and spurs the economy from the bottom. That is what actually we're talking about. So it is not something that hasn't been tried. As I have told you, we're doing it in Kirinyaga. If you do it en masse, it will affect the economy. People will have money to spend. They will have be able to save, and therefore the economy will grow. And with the economy growing, you'll be able to generate more revenue. You'll be able to collect more taxes. And I think anyone who bashes it is because either you don't understand economics or you have a problem. If you understand economics, you have a problem with empowering people at the bottom. These people, of course, when they get empowered, they will be more liberal. I mean, and more able to make their own decisions. And any person who is confident in themselves as a leader should be able to be comfortable with an empowered young people. And I think that it will be a game changer in this country when it's implemented. And Bitok, I don't know whether you know that even the other day, the American government announced that they will be now reconstructing their post-COVID economy from a bottom-up approach. That's the American government. So it's not just us.
It's not a slogan.
It is not a slogan. It is actually practical. It can be done. And as I have explained, even from an economic point of view, it actually works.